dramatic escalation in the long burning, simmering enmity between Israel and Iran. Why won't you heed calls from the UK and others to de-escalate, to stop?
Because de-escalation means that Iran won't have nuclear capabilities. It's as simple as that. The UK has been our partner for many years to fight Iran's nuclear ambitions. Everyone agrees, the US, the UK, other allies, that Iran with nuclear capabilities will be devastating to the region, including the Gulf countries. Now, we are in a point where President Trump gave 60 days of negotiation to the Iranians to give a diplomatic solution, and the Iranians didn't really want to have any diplomatic solution. They were actually, when the IAEA published this report that was clearly showing that Iran was misleading the international community, enriching uranium. And we saw, with our intelligence abilities, that they were racing fast to get nuclear bombs with the combination of enrichment and weaponization. When all this happened, we had to move fast to operate against Iran's nuclear ambitions.
But let me tell people also what the Director of Intelligence of the United States said very clearly recently. We continue to assess that Iran is not yet building a nuclear weapon. Israel has faced ongoing threats from Iran for many years. There was no imminent threat.
There was imminent threat, and can I please ask you something? We both are not nuclear experts, but I think everyone knows that in order to have an enrichment of uranium, you need to have, for your civil capabilities, it's enough to have 3.5%. And they were enriching beyond 60%. So what do you think was their aim?
And yet the assessment from the United States was that as things stand, Iran has not at this point been building a nuclear weapon. There was, in that regard, no imminent threat. And there were talks due today.
There was an imminent threat. I beg to differ. You're definitely not in line with the fact that the Iranians were both creating this program to destroy Israel, to eliminate Israel. And you know something? After 7th of October, if there is one thing we learned, when our enemies are saying clearly they want to eliminate Israel and they are preparing the capabilities, and I think the IAEA report is quite clear about that, then we should believe them. And Israel here was acting in act of self-defense.
But you were
and it was an imminent threat.